Radiance Films brings to Blu-ray in an all-region presentation. That's region ABC. It'll play anywhere in the world. You just throw it in and it'll work. This is Splendid Outing from 1978. This is a Korean film. This is a Korean female melodramatic horror thriller, psychological thriller film that I quite enjoyed, not knowing what to expect whatsoever. This is directed by Kim Soo-yong, stars Jeong-hie and Dae-kun with Yeong-ha. It is in Korean with optional English subtitles. Basic story goes, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. Basic story goes a little something like this. Successful, single businesswoman goes out one day to travel somewhere, is kidnapped by some people, brutalized, kidnapped by some people, brought to this man who basically says, "You're my wife now." She's like, "Excuse me," and he either physically, mentally, however you want to call it, pummels her into submission. He says, "This is your child," and the child's like, "Mom, where have you been?" And she's like, "I don't have a kid." And he tells everybody, "My wife has finally come home." And it is this woman going, "I was a successful business person, right?" And the husband saying, "You're my wife, you're going to do what I say." And it's basically the subjugation or the tamping down of this woman's freedom and independence and success to be a mother to a young girl in a shack on an island somewhere. Not really the life she was envisioning for herself. And as it goes along, it plays these mind games of, has this always been my life? Did I dream that I was this successful business person? Is this a fantasy I had of what the life I'd like to have? And then at the same time, early on, you see this kind of weird dreamlike thing where this young girl spirit or whatever tells this woman that you had a twin who died when you were young, and her life was that of being a mother and your life was that of being a successful person, or something to that effect. I may be a little wrong on that. And as the film goes on, you're wondering, has she taken over her twin's life? Are we seeing the twin's life? Is this the life of the twin imagining her other life as a business? It's very interesting. It's very well done, very well shot, very well performed. It's really good. And it's something I just did not expect. I thought this was just going to be a melodrama and not like this weird, scary, perverse mind bender of a film that keeps you guessing as to what exactly is going on, with some really interesting visuals along the way. Very artfully done, very well edited as well, and the restoration looks phenomenal. And at times, I said it feels like a straight, classy melodrama, but then it kind of swings off into like exploitation, shocker kind of things. At times, it feels like a Twilight Zone episode. Extras on this are a commentary by Ariel Schudson, which is very good. Filmmaker Lee Chang-dong discusses the star of Splendid Outing, Jeong-hie, who starred in a film for him in 2010 called Poetry. Some kind of very heartfelt, moving memories of her in that film, where he talks about her playing a character in that film who is suffering for getting the early stages or suffering with dementia, when in reality nobody quite knew at the time, but she really was. That's a 15-minute segment. Filmmaker Jeong-hie, sorry for all these people mispronouncing their names, remembers his time working for Kim Soo-yong, including his work as an assistant director on Splendid Outing. That's 21 minutes. Stranded but Not Afraid, The Island Women of Classic Korean Cinema. It's a visual essay by film critic and producer Pierce Conran, exploring the fascinating world of South Korea's women's island dramas. Never knew it was a thing until I watched this. That is 16 minutes. Packaging looks a little something like that. As always, you can slip that right out if you just want an unimpeded view of the cover front and back. Crack it open. We get a booklet and a reversible cover. The reversible cover shows you that. And the booklet is a true to form Radiance Films kind of hefty booklet with some stills from the film and several articles, including Splendid Outing or An Outing in Search of Myself by Chung, excerpt from Kim Soo-young's My Love Cinema from 2005 by Kim Soo-yong, and Slipping Through the Jaws of Censorship, the contemporary reception of Splendid Outing in 2025 by Pierce Conran. So a really nice edition of this film that I had never heard of, that I very much recommend, especially a genre that you've never heard of, and it is available now on Blu-ray from Radiance Films.